be bad. I would
because I think with Ric Flair he would do kind of like the Horseman, where he would bring in Team Flair would be like Flair, Malenko, Benoit, and Booker T and Goldberg, and then Team McMahon Hogan would be Hogan, The Rock. Let's see, Hogan, The Rock, Triple H.
have Austin.
He wouldn't have Austin because him and Austin would still be foes. I would leave. I would leave Austin as a foe. I don't want him on Team McMahon.
Oh, that's the time frame they weren't foes. If you at least want to change the story around.
Yeah, because I don't think that handshake should have never happened.
I hate it.
So Hogan, Rock. God damn it, Triple H. And then I would throw in Edge and Christian. And the only reason I throw in Edge and Christian is because they're, at that time, purely WWF guys, and I think that would be equal standing with Benoit and Malenko at the time.
Yeah. It works.
I kind of want to do a whole thing where I rebook the whole invasion.
I've been hearing a book for a number of times, including our good buddies there, Corny and Russo.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's one that it's weird when you have something like this that you like so much that you critique.
Oh yeah,
and it's just everyone has their own opinions how things should have been done.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of things I think that they kind of screwed over Booker T with. The Austin Booker T feud was good. I liked how they did.
Yeah. I liked even when Booker T and The Rock. That was pretty good too. But after that, it kind of just dropped down. I'm like, I thought him and Goldust did a good tag team together. They're very entertaining. I love that. They didn't do well enough, like you said, with Booker T. You
got to watch the Table for Three with Goldust, Booker T, and R-Truth. You got to watch that.
I believe I did.
I one of the things I like is the fact that you remember the Goldust 7-Eleven Slurpee thing?
Yeah.
That was all Goldust's idea.
Yeah. I think it's great. Like I said, at that time, it was just great. And I thought it was entertaining when he got electrocuted. And he had that weird shake in his body, Goldust.
Yeah.
But, I thought they'd been a good tag team. But, yeah, I said I agree. That's just, I just thought they could have done more with Booker T for different time frames. And I didn't like it really at all when Booker T went to TNA. And I thought that just didn't do well. So I thought he could have done, while he was in there, I thought he could have done something better in WWE.
Yeah. Well, I didn't like the fact that they had him lose to Triple H. I thought that was unnecessary.
Oh my gosh, that pissed me the hell off. I'm like, why the hell is he losing for? And it's just, I'm not the only one pissed off either, obviously. But that was just a wrong call. That was bad at all. That's like, dude, you have this guy come in here he's a veteran at that time too, and it's like he needs that little push, and you're not. And it's just it's just the wrong time and of him losing that. Should not have lost that match, but that is what it is now. But same thing with Sting and Triple H too. But
yeah, they made it a WCW versus WWF thing, and they didn't need to.
And
either way,
yeah.
So let's call that an episode. Sorry for the rough cuts on this episode. We were running into a lot of technical difficulties where either I dropped off or Mark dropped off, and in this case, we lost about 20 minutes worth of content for the outro. Again, sorry about that. That's what really caused the delays in this release, and caused a lot of headaches in trying to make sure that this was done and there isn't a lot of dead air, because there's an instance where we lost about 12 minutes worth of dead air just because of the technical difficulties. Either way, you can find us on Spreaker, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter, which I man, which is Wrestling S Cool. Mark mans the email, Facebook, and Instagram, which is the Facebook is Wrestling Still Cool Podcast, Instagram is Wrestling Still Cool, And email is wrestlingstillcoolpodcast@gmail.com. Drop us a line. Let us know any kind of feedback. Let us know if there's any pay-per-views or anything like that you would like us to review and basically do as part of the episodes here. Again, thank you for bearing with us here. This was a really rough episode to edit, and as you can hear, I'm basically recording the outro by myself at this point to make sure that we had it included. Again, thank you for your support. Enjoy the rest of your night, and don't let your havoc be Halloweened.